averaging right at 20 points a game over the last little bit. This guy can score it. The wins have come and gone, but he can put up some stats in a hurry.
From Brandon Johnson a moment ago. A deep three. And the Canes are on the board thanks to the sweet shot of Austin Swartz. We recommend Austin Swartz.
And that's smart. I mean, you look at this, knocking it down from the G.
And again, Jaleel Bethia now coming off the bench, providing some defensive intensity. Miami's already got 3 block shots. They hold them the first and second time, but eventually, if you don't secure that defensive rebound. And he also predicted that Bethia is going to take a huge leap from freshman to sophomore year. Despite the closeout, the triple is buried by Lance Terry. His ball handling skills, the fact that he can play the wing with that frame. Bethia's 3 long, grabbed by Johnson out to Cleveland.
I will say this about Miami. They have talented guys. And that's another example of just that. But you notice it. The ball just sticks. The guy who initiates the contact oftentimes is the guy who gets the foul call. Yep.
Cleveland with the steal, but then gave it back. Great hands by Nathan George. Then he finds the open man, who finds another open man. Dongo inside for 2. They do baseball and turned into an elite basketball recruit in high school.
I would imagine 6'7" with long arms isn't conducive to a compact swing.
Aaron Judge has figured it out. That'll work. Dongo spins to the baseline, goes to the reverse and lays it in, making it look easy here tonight in Atlanta.
Just another example. You have a guy coming over to help baseline. If you're going to do that, you need to come over and guard with your chest to this level of physicality. And here we go.
George throws it up. And Terry throws it down. We told you he'd dunk on you.
Showtime on senior night. Lance Terry. That pieced together perfectly. Swartz. Everybody calm down a little bit. The crowd. Yeah, everybody calm down a little bit. Austin Swartz still plays for the Hurricanes.
Cleveland, no. Dongo with another rebound.
I'd be a little hesitant because that's exactly where Cleveland's most comfortable.
Terry again. Way downtown. The regular season finale at home on Saturday. There will be a changing of the guard. Off the steal, here comes Brandon Johnson. And it's been widely reported that we don't know exactly what's going to happen or when it's going to happen. But we do know there is a changing of the guard at Miami ever since Jim Leonard retired. That's another hezzy.
That is silly. 13 on the day. Look at this. You called it a hezzy. I call it an ankle breaker. That is.
Hey, George leaves it for Terry.
He's hunting a little bit right now. This ball's going up.
Goes right around the freshman and lays it in on the reverse.
Straight line drives and easy buckets around the cup. Lance Terry showing out a little bit. It's crazy for me to think that Georgia Tech's only winning this half by 1 point. It just feels like, well, 3 points now after Ibrahim Soare gets one to go. It's huge. And here's the thing, Matthew Cleveland, like, he was a top 30 recruit in his class. He has an NBA frame in mind.
And I got to throw in, you're not that old. Come on.
Turning 37 here soon.
Like I said.
But here's, you know, I'm jealous of the student athletes today because they have options. And they have the ability, nice play. They have the ability to get information from multiple people. So this is back in 2009 even. We're talking what? Like 16 years ago. We didn't have the ability to grab information because everything was a rule. Now these kids have the ability to figure it out, seek outside help. And quite frankly, I'm jealous. What a move by State McRae.
But the Yellow Jackets have clearly shown they're the better team.
Absolutely.
Off the turnover, Johnson throws it out. And the layup is rolled in by Jaleel Bethia.
You have a play like that coming out of a timeout. and you're winning by 17 points, if my math is doing me correctly. Watch out. If my math is doing me correctly, now 15 points.
No surprise. The man who leads all scorers with 29 points. There's Mr. Terry. And he says, wait a second. Duncan Powell says, I'm the National Player of the Week. How can I not be the player of the game? He wants to smile after his 31st point. Comes on another slam dunk. Johnson dunks over Emmer Nichols, the redshirt sophomore from Woodside, California. By the way, as Nichols tries to shovel the pass, it's taken away. 11 assists now for Nate George. So that is back-to-back games with double digits.
That'll do it. What an impressive performance by Georgia Tech. Well-balanced, well-oiled machine. Played incredibly well, played incredibly hard, especially in that first half.